Item J is Commissioner Business, and I'll recognize Commissioner Goudreau.
And what I'd like to do on the first item is update you on the Tourism Development Authority Board. We did meet last week here in the meeting room anyway, and we're recommending anyway that Jim Conner be appointed as chairman. I think that has to come back to this board for official approval the way the resolution was set up. John Kilmartin was selected as vice chair, and Charlie Scott, back on the TV camera back there, as secretary. We got through quite a bit of stuff. We actually have a sample of some bylaws that I'm going to get to Karen, so we can make a copy for everyone here. Just if you have any thoughts, input, what you'd like to maybe see in the bylaws. Then I can get it back to our next meeting, which is scheduled for January 3rd at 9:30. And I think that's probably the meeting we were worried about conflicting with the commissioners' meeting. But it's a morning and night meeting, so we're okay. But yeah, if there's any questions, I'm happy to entertain them, but it looks like things are moving along. And,
Don, is it you and Don's do we vote on the recommendation of the TDA?
The chair, yes, sir.
just the chair, I believe, the way it was set up.
Yes, sir.
You've heard Commissioner Goudreau. The recommendations from the TDA is Jim Conner as the chair. Is there a motion on that?
I'd second that. I think it's a good choice.
Have a motion, have a second. Any other discussion? All in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next item.
The next item, I put on there was in regards to the request we made to have the State Bureau of Investigation look into or investigate New River. The county attorney sent a letter on behalf of the board to, I believe, the Hickory office for the SBI. And since then, and I guess it just surfaced, today, we've got an answer from Tom Horner, who's the district attorney for this area, basically wanting us to wait and see what the results of the forensic audit that Martin and Starnes is conducting right now. Originally, what I was going to suggest is to contact Tom Horner's office and maybe through the sheriff's office here and make our request that way, request an SBI investigation. But I guess this letter pretty much is somewhat done that. And I guess at this point, through the district attorney's office anyway, they would like to see the results of the investigation. I'm a little concerned the longer we wait I don't know if that'll muddy the water a little more. I don't know, are there thoughts, concerns?
Just if we need that investigation report or whatever report you want to call it from Starnes, it's ASAP. We'll be meeting, the New River Service Authority Board, or Transition Board, will be meeting tomorrow. I don't know whether we're going to hear from him or not, but it's my understanding, Don, that Mr. Starnes will be available, or we'll have some conversation with the board tomorrow.
If the board wishes to
Okay.
have a conversation with us.
We need that.
Right.
And I had spoken with the sheriff earlier too about it, just not on in print, but just talk with him about it. And so he's aware of it.
And I guess at this point, really, our official, motion or direction is still out there. I mean, we still are requesting the SBI to investigate.
Right. And some of the other counties are
looking into it,
taking some action on it. I know Ashe County in particular, I think Mr. Sands, who's a counterpart of mine there, has encouraged that. I hope their board has agreed with that. And, so we'll find out tomorrow. I have requested that each board discuss it and get on board with the request through the SBI.
And I think they did discuss it in one of their work sessions, and pretty much everyone was in favor of it. So I guess really at this point for, my section of business, I guess we just sit and wait and see what the results of Martin and Starnes are, and then, we go forward to Tom Horner's office once we get some information available, if that's acceptable.
Okay, you good?
No, sir.
On the agenda, I had requested to have an opportunity to talk about the conference last week. And I made a copy, it's called a program at a glance for each commission. What that does is indicate the programs that were conducted. Last week, almost 800 individuals gathered from throughout North Carolina for the training conference at Pinehurst, making it the largest mental health conference in the state. What was encouraging to me was that most counties had citizens in attendance. Even more encouraging was CFAC individuals. These are Consumer and Family Advisory Committee members who were there in a fairly large number. These are individuals who actually can come to these meetings and see the discussions and the direction and receive the training that is necessary to kind of understand the mental health program that's going on. I noticed, and I don't know, I can't remember exactly where I got this, but on the 15th of December at the Wellness Center, the CFAC was inviting those to attend to talk about the 1915 BC waiver dealing with Medicaid. I would encourage the commissioners who could attend to be there. But at this, there were providers, there were LME board members, there were directors, management staff, medical directors, clinical directors, support staff, state agency leaders, counselors, social workers, and county commissioners. Mr. Atwood spoke with us. Lawson Support was there. We ran into each other at a number of the training sessions. I think it is important, if you're going to follow what's going on in mental health, the training that goes along with BD, the substance abuse, mental health is important. 3 days is a long time to be away, but we started, as you can see from the program, we started at Monday morning, went through Monday all day, Tuesday all day, and generally speaking, in the evenings, we would discuss maybe what was going on in each area, and a lot of additional information was provided. I also have a packet of material. I didn't bother to duplicate all of it, but it's available for any of the commissioners who would like to look at some of the sessions and some of the information that was handed out. All in all, I felt like it was a very worthwhile conference. I came away hoping to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think, as Commissioner Cox had indicated with New River, the mental health program is in a very difficult situation. The Deputy Secretary spoke to us on Wednesday, Beth Melcher. She said already $200 million was short of what the budget had projected, and the General Assembly is going to have to deal with that $200 million shortfall. Now, that's just from July 1 to the present. There still is the remainder of the physical budget year to go. So if you're already $200 million short, that to me indicates there's going to have to be more cuts, and that means less services, generally speaking. But also, I had heard from Mr. West with Daymar, and they're working to take a $25 million budget within the 5 counties and try to reduce it down to a $12 million budget without affecting the services that are offered to the citizens in the 5 counties. So it is a difficult task. questions from the board? If not, item K is adjournment. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.